Now McKinney set from the stretch. Another look at Jackson. Pitch in there for a strike to. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him, and that's hit in the air to left center field. There's going to be a long run for Walton. He's back, and he'll make the catch as he gets to the track. Jackson had rounded second, and now he's headed. Here's the throw to first. He slides in, and he is out. Nobody left on, and no appeal from Utah. And then Walton's throw to the infield. The relay from Mason White. 0-1 on Aaron Walton, batting .332, and he bounces one to the shortstop, and that is Cord Jackson, and he'll fire over to first. So a 4-pitch walk, and White will take first base and bring up Adonis Guzman. 1-0. Guzman bounces it third base line. That's a fair ball, gloved by Rolig. His throw over in time for the out. Started, and again, big inning. There's ball 4 inside. This is a huge pitch. He's got a runner at first with nobody out, and a 3-0 coming to the Ute center fielder. And 2-1 pitch, and that's popped up, swinging away now. And Breyfogle coming in on that. And the pitch hit high in the air, left field, over for it, and the wind pushing it. In comes Breyfogle to make the catch. McKinney, check of Carpenter, pitch, ground ball to the right side. Tough play, and that's scooped up by White. The throw to first in time for the out. 3-2 coming to Mikalakis, and that one's bounced to Flaherty, second baseman. He'll throw to first for the out. There's a record last year. There's Caulfield hitting .261. First pitch hit in the air, right side. Carpenter coming in. He's going to make the call and beat BYU in the head-to-head series. 3-2 again to Kane, up high, ball 4. 3-2 the count on Tommy Splain. Here's the pitch, and it's hit in the air towards right center field. That ball's going to fall for a base hit. Kane around third. He'll come in to score. All 5 gap, flying around second. Splain. He's headed for third. Here's the throw. He's safe. 1-2 to Easton Breyfogle. Jones delivers, and that one is looped out towards left. On the run is Long and makes the catch. Another payoff pitch, and that hit him. TCU ended up scoring 4 runs that inning. Here's the 0-1 to the plate, way outside. Guzman has to stab that. Find the groove, 2-1 pitch. Rolig lines it to right for a base hit. Clevino going to round second. He's headed for, no, he's going to put the brakes on, and good thinking there. 3-2 now to Cord Jackson, and here's the pitch from McKinney, up high, ball 4, and that will load the bases. 29th run batted in. And here comes the 1-0 to Jake Long. Missed outside, 2-0. So down right, and the pitch, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Summerhill batting .404, first pitch, grounded down the first baseline. He gets on base and hits this pitch into the air to center field. DiGiorno over to his left. He'll make the catch. And there's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Quinn. He'll go to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Involved with 1 hit. Pitch, ground ball over the mound. Tough play for Caulfield. Up with it. Fires to first for the out. Today to Texas Tech at the Big 12 Tournament Championship game. 4-0 the final. Pitch. Bouncer right back to the box. Garazar up with it. He'll toss to first for the out. Flaherty. Here's the 1-0 to the plate. That's hit in the air towards right center field. Walton on the run to make the catch. Inning over. So Garazar. Here's the pitch. Curveball hit in the air to right field. Carpenter back a bit, and he'll make the catch. And there's 1 down. Shift. They do keep Flaherty on the edge of the grass. Popped up. This one short center field. And on that one is DiGiorno. Plenty of time, and he'll make the catch. And there's 2 down. Jones long look in at Clevino, and now the pitch to the plate. Little nubber down the first baseline. Fair ball picked up by Jones. And that was against Oklahoma State. They won that series 2-1. It's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side, charging Mason White. Snap throw over to first, and just in time to get rolling. There goes Jackson. Pitch down low. The throw down is off the glove of Caulfield out into center field, and Jackson will leg it down to third. And the pitch from Garazar is bounced towards Mason White. He's up with it. He'll fire to first for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Here's the wind and the payoff pitch, and that's down low, ball 4. 1-1 the count. There goes Carpenter, and the pitch gets by Guzman. Carpenter around second. He'll hold there. It'll be a stolen base for Carpenter, his 6th. Garzar delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. They just had 2 hits, but got some help. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the night for Merritt Jones. But in terms of league play, first one to Splain, popped him up on the infield. And in comes Flaherty, the second baseman, to make the call in the catch. And there's 2 down. Getting a little restless tonight, and the 0-1 to the plate. Popped up left side. Mikalakis right behind the third base bag into fair territory to make the catch. And there's the 3-0 to the plate. Inside. A lot of traffic on the base pass for the Utes, and here's the pitch from Garzar, and that hit him in the back. So that just adds to his 2-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Summerhill and Walton so far tonight 0 for 4 combined. The 2-2 to Summerhill hit high in the air out to left field. Long over near the line underneath it to make the catch, and there's 1 away. You know that he was going to get hit every time up. Well, this is baseball. It doesn't happen that way. And he is human, and so, you know, he's kind of settled back into things now. As Aaron Walton, 3-1 coming to Mason White, up high, ball 4. And a 2-2 the count on Guzman. Pitch from Jones, swing and a miss, strike 3. Inning over. 1-1 now to Quinn, and that one is lined to right for a base hit. So after the Utes were held to 1 hit through 6 innings, they've got back-to-back hits coming to Carpenter, hit high in the air to center field. Walton got to come in on that one in a hurry, now underneath it to make the catch. And there's a pitch here, runner going outside, ball 4. It's still maybe the toughest one. Here's the 2-2 to the plate, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning's over. Here's the 1-2 now coming to Mikalakis, swing and a miss for strike 3, and there's Cincinnati and probably a bubble team. There's ball 4 to Caulfield. And we mentioned the Big Ten teams out of the West, UCLA, Oregon, USC. 3-1 to Kane, hit high in the air to center field. Going back on that, DiGiorno. Track wall, it's gone! The 2-1 pitch to him is lined to the second baseman, Flaherty, for out number 2. The 2-1 pitch to him is lined to the second baseman, Flaherty, in his Arizona career. Here's the 1-0. That's hit in the air to left field. Back on that one is Long. Still going back. Now underneath it. Circling around and makes a diving catch. And the 1-0 from Hicks. And that's a ground ball to Caulfield on the defensive shift. He'll throw to first for the out. And there's 1 away. 3-2 to Clevino. And Hicks delivers. And that's outside, ball 4. And that's more runs for the Utes. So Rolig hits one. And now time called, and now the intentional walk. So they have walked 10. That equals a season high. Here's the 2-2 to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Here's the 3-1 to the plate. And there's number 11, a new season high. 15 batters for Utah have walked tonight at least once. The 1-1 pitch bounces away from Guzman and in to score. Delivers outside, ball 4. 2-2 the count. Pitch it's tonight. Pitch to Summerhill, launched deep to right center field. On the run, DiGiorno back to the wall. That's off the base of the wall. Summerhill headed for second. He's going to try for third. Here's the throw to third. He slides. He is out. A triple, a home run, now a double. And here comes the 0-1 to Walton, and that's hit out towards the right field. Carpenter steps to his right to make the catch, and there's 2 down. 3-1 1-0 to the plate, and that's hit down the right field line. That is a fair ball into the corner. White digging for 2. He's going to try for 3, and here comes the throw to third. He slides. He is safe with a triple. Well, you go back to Summerhill's double, and then, I mean, yes, the Wildcats would have now scored a run out of it, but keep in mind you're down by 6. Here's the 3-1 to the plate, hit high out to left field. Back on that one is Long and cut off now by the center fielder DiGiorno for the catch. Well, down there, and Flaherty gets hit by a pitch. And just the 1-0 bunt put down, first baseline. Splain up with it. He'll throw to Caulfield covering. And Jackson had to get all the way back to first base. There's a line shot off of Carson Johnson, and everybody's going to be safe. And has added to more tonight. 1-1 pitch, he deep to center. Walton back on that one at the wall, and that's gone. Second home run of the night for Cord Jackson, a 3-run shot to straightaway center. And Utah now leads it 12-3. Jackson now with 12 home runs, 41 runs batted in. Here's the 2-2 to Quinn. The bouncer to the right side. Caulfield will scoop it up and throw it to first, 2 down. And Carpenter hits that one in the air to left. Breyfogle, long run, and that's going to be over his head off the base of the wall. Carpenter headed for second, and he will go in standing with a 2-out double. Carpenter, DiGiorno, and the pitch from Carpenter, and that's grounded into center field for a base hit. Carpenter around third, he'll come in to score. So Cleveno's been hit twice, walked once, scored twice. Pitch, ball 4. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air to left. Breyfogle steps to his right and makes the catch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate. Kieran Caulfield, who has a bat in the on-deck circle, then Andrew Kane. First pitch to Mikalakis, pop foul left side. Roleg, the third baseman, making the call in foul territory. He'll make the catch. And Kane 2-run home run in the 7th. And he hits one to the right side. Gloved out there by Flaherty. Second baseman throws to first for the out. Lawson ready, the pitch, and that's a bouncer up the middle, gloved nicely by the second baseman Flaherty, but throws offline. First pitch with Breyfogle going in there for a strike. There's the 0-1, big swing and a miss by another 3-2 coming to Brendan Summerhill, and here it is, and it's inside ball 4. And it's bounced off the glove of the third baseman Roleg. And his glove went into foul territory. The ball flies up in the air, and that'll load the bases. Well, you talk about a hard hit ball. Oh, my. That was hit so hard that it's set. And the 1-1 pitch to White drops in there for a strike. Good one from H, and they're not taking bad swings. White swings and misses. Ball in the dirt, and all that Cleveno has to do is go to the plate. He'll tag it, and that is the end of the ninth. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Senior Day. Until next time.